This is Jafric Radio. This is Jafric Radio. This is Jafric Radio.
Can you hear the cry of the people? See,
This is Jafric Radio.
we are living in despair. The leaders playing games with our lives. They say everything is alright. They keep
This is
making
Jafric Radio.
vain promises, but always passing the buck. 'Cause they just don't know, no shame. If you are neutral in situations,
This is Jafric Radio.
just ease. Oh no, 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 no. You have chosen the side of the oppressor. I see, working by his honesty, will never last. Shifting the goalpost will never help you to win. Oh no, 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 no. Do you want to be taken for a ride by the very people you have hired? They are your servants, and you are their citizens. What can I say about our Constitution? Practically designed to allow bribery. Truly, truly, our whole system is flawed. Education without character, and politics without principle. Religion without ethics.
This is Jafric Radio.
Don't underestimate the power within you. You have the power to choose. Choose truth. Choose right. Choose wisely. Yeah. Yeah.
This is Jafric Radio.
Oh Lord, have mercy. They are creating and looting and sharing. How long shall
Hello, viewers and listeners. Good evening. Minasan konbanwa. Yo koso. Jafric Radio. Welcome to Jafric Radio. And today in the studios, I have a very, 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 very interesting old friend. He's a missionary, he's a teacher, and also he's an artist. Man, I don't want to waste time. I just want to go straight to this man to introduce him, and you will know whom I'm talking about. He is the man called Mr. Don.
I'm YAW, OFEI, AMOABENG. Just call me YAW.
called YAW.
Yeah, here in Japan, I'm known as YAW.
Mm-hmm. So YAW-san,
Yes.
welcome to Jafric Radio.
Well, thanks for inviting me here.
Jafric Radio. So
Thank you so much for inviting me here.
you share check.
Me and Mikachiro.
It has been a long time since we meet. Yes, so today you are in my studios. Thank you for coming to Jafric Radio. Tony.
Oh, yeah, my pleasure, my pleasure. I've been wanting to come, so I'm really thankful, that I could make some time and for inviting me in the first place.
Thank you. All right, viewers and listeners, today we are going to have a very, very interesting chat or communication, me and Mr. Yao. He is, as I said before, he is a teacher, he is an artist, and on top of it, he is a missionary. So today we have three things to talk about. If only time is going to permit us. Okay. First of all, before we start this program, I would love to acknowledge our sponsors. This program is brought to you by Jafric Media Multimedia. One. Also, it's supported by the Bayside Modeling Agency, and it's also supported or sponsored by the Akwentupa policy. Akwentupa is a new insurance that has been designed for foreigners that are in Akwentu. I'm talking about Ghanaians. Ghana for Akwentupa ye designing the mamo. Inti yebebo hu dewro nti obi biara pesa wo join no sa beautiful family we no bomodiana Fred Jafric na yebe churchro yebe biebie niam so akire wo hi yo ende studio ha yebe ketwi yebe ka Japanese yebe ka English fo ana se potokasa ewa ana Mr. Yamebwa
Eno
Yo, so, Mr. Yao, tell me, what do you do? What do you do? Who are you? What do you do, please?
Well, I call myself a jack of all trade.
Jack of all trade.
Yeah, first,
What do you mean by jack of all trade?
Well, I'm doing many things.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like earlier, I'm teaching.
A teacher?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have my own English school. It's called Liz English School in Kawasaki.
Okay.
And I'm teaching from kids to people in the 80s. It's a wide range.
Really?
Yeah.
How many students do you have?
I got over 50.
50.
Yeah.
Subarashi desu ne.
Yeah.
Wow. Sugoi.
And
This is Jafric Radio.
I'm also a missionary. In fact, that's why I came to Japan.
Okay.
In the first place, and probably I'm the first African missionary in Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
How long have you been in Japan?
Since '88, and then I've been a missionary since 1990. So when I applied for the visa, the immigration was like, "We don't have any African as missionary, so this is strange." Yeah. So it took a while for them to understand that an African would be a missionary. And then
Why?
I mean, they think of missionaries as people coming from Europe and America, Australia, but not from Africa,
Why we don't know Christ or what?
I don't know. Somehow.
This is Jafric Radio.
That's the way it happened, And so, as missionary, and so I've been a pastor of an international church, not pastoring anymore now. And also music. For music is my life. So
yeah, I remember.
It doesn't matter what I do, there's music. If I'm teaching, I still do music.
Yeah, I remember when I used to have a show on TVK.
Right.
You came on my show on TVK,
right?
And I think you came up with some new CD, YAW.
Oh yeah, I had a CD,
YAW, right?
Oh, my CD named YAW.
Oh, okay.
I got 3 on that.
And I think there was a song for like Yokohama.
Yeah. That was the key song for my first album, Yokohama.
Yokohama, right?
Yokohama,
Yeah, can you sing? I love that song.
This is Jafric Radio.
It's a lovely place to be. It abounds in beauty. be sure to come and see Yokohama.
I think it was a reggae style.
Yeah.
It's a reggae style.
Yeah.
Wow. So a missionary at the same time, you were a musician at the same time, you were a teacher.
Right.
Wow. So where are you from in Ghana?
I'm from eastern region of Ghana, and from Achimoda, Akokwaso, Ejafo. You know, Achimkutuku. Achimaya, you know, Brim.
And the brain is the one saying,
oh,
Sankrofo,
the galamsey, Brima, Brima, ya come on some macaca as a bring your son.
Or Tico or Pachoposa, Mranibium.
Or Chiman, I am Brim.
Or Chima, you know, Brim. And it's the Brim in the head. I mean, it's I am mobile.
Too much.
And what she need to say was, as I say, in the Brim, yeah, what you say.
Just a Muslim, we have some say a chimo, I didn't know. And I said, yes, and yet chimo. Ya dream a chimo, what you wear in Kusi?
Too bad.
And Nekra, not a papa.
Okay. Oh Lord, where they are some. Inti Upa Japan ha since 1988.
Yeah.
You came here in 1988.
Yeah.
That means you'll be here for like 35.
Oh,
yeah.
And after that, 1 year they never in the country because Sweden for 1 year.
But still.
Yeah, but still they can't.
Yeah. 35. What have you achieved, from these Japanese people? What have you learned?
In fact, a lot.
Like what?
Like, I don't have me dream who I'm in here since you see, a Christopher in her. A Christopher is but in fact, integrity, half hounds, they have more integrity, essence, more integrity, essence. It not dream when in Yamison plan or him. Say who say hard work to say 1 year 1 dreams on made me and I didn't happen to come by anyone say the chroma what would you not for criminals on your and more or the coming yes send the bed you might be costal no say you might cost a year was Miss One or if here hey what you have the mama not so what you and I say, oh no, what cut? Where the cut home? I said, that's not all the young ones. A cow down to my mouth.
Oh, it's that I'm saying a true cacran. I say,
let's a true pa.
When you make a once in Cacran, say, when you say, Ghana for people, in TM say, Galam say, what was it who feed a friend say, or chini or numbra. Brim. As a brim in a Dano, obi the video be betrayed empire.
Chibi ho.
Hey!
Oh, say Jimmy, no.
Hey!
What be Jimmy? The result of your Jimmy.
Post office Nina has been flooded.
Name in Yansan.
Now, watch Sebita Fracho when you
watch him on the school.
Now, they all can't found.
Well,
they pay for you.
They pay for no other.
Wait, yeah, you're serious.
It is too serious.
It's so serious.
Say, I didn't know the planet Earth and in the party. Planet Dawson, Mars or Jupiter or now. Now, planet Earth, the only planet in so also is about 70% in so.
Right.
And then China in the it may transfer so. Now, in so, you could put their mind, most of them say in so no. That is what we aim to Earth and convert to Jupiter.
But you know what? This is what really bothers me. These people who are doing that, I'm saying, in that eastern region, let's say Ghana, most of them don't have the proper documents to do that. But yet still they are doing it. And I heard say people who are backing them are from the government. Emma, I think, did you hear that news last week, 2 days ago? So no. Captain George, Captain Smart.
Forest, China for about a forest, you see, 2 gold, men, visa crowd.
Yeah, we patrol. Uba Japan, hey, yeah. Oba Japan Pro women, it's almost, let's say, more than 30 years. You were here before I came. I'm 33, so you're like 35. If you don't do you have a right to even dig a hole at your backyard?
Hey, where no more?
Do you have
over then? What me?
And how
What
can
me?
I just think I'm between say, how can a foreigner come to Ghana, not even digging a hole,
You true.
but
You true.
doing a assassin?
True as here. Hey, bibi is just as no. No, only two akoko can hwe. You true as say in
This is Jafric Radio.
So you true in all the chemicals and in that chemicals say assassin. Enti ade your problem.
Yeah.
5
years, 10 years later, what do you think Ghana will do if they don't put a stop to this nonsense? And now it's only at your friend said, Omu was Asante region, that your friend saying region in a draw some Eastern region, some more Kakra. North,
Western region.
Western region, some more Central Zone.
Central go to what they say, Ogo. Umbo. The same as I quite baby, even in a 4 crime, fees over 2.
Daddy.
Not for no.
And Minister North in a whole crampus say, well, you need to aware. Omu come Australia for Mutia, percentage in a crumple 1% or something.
And just said, oh, drink. Just said, a more a crumple our drink, a more our coma, a more our daughter saying, yes, any part. Say, yeah, in fact, it's a gun, a castle we are boy, a castle we are born of his movement.
Yes.
And one more for saucing and cry. I think.
Share down will be the video be by. Now, there's a big wall in a backward yard. And some way, I mean, the real fair Boacon. Pomodia, yes, we are Homa, Muya Homa, Echiomia now, on to me, Elfono, and then the koi. Nancy Yenny Padie. A sense of power, Nikutan in tea.
Be true, to the form, you go for a bejas as a fool.
Yeah.
Of a bunu and a busa. To say a bunu is say a be Macron or no, be Bia, right. To one of business one white jacket.
What you are
getting? We have the bunu. Nebusad also send the captain Friday and no be to test now. Yes, 1/3. And one grandpa on Uncle School. No, say, one say, say, oh, baby, son, a baby. No, also obey to gold was so. In the first place, on baby started to gold. One penny, 2, 1, 2, 2, don't be on the American euro. Yes, I'm right or some now, and the 2, 1 man, 5%, 10%, yeah, more.
I'll say, you need my editor. So, you need my editor. Maninka, Omunia, Omu Babaji,
Maninka. No, yeah, papa, me papa, never penny, or per gold, papa, and maybe I know only a come home, ye a boy, a bossy, yes, gold more, no, you are the back. You treat a goldie, you hang forest and you treat a spare. You better say a forest, correct the bano, only and form was
wow. Not
a memory
or dream on my own.
Said, not some not up a gold, no, you cut in the 40s, 30s.
Hey,
and Casassan is a Kayan, the Kamatokra. Yansas, never passes the same thing. You go for, only to one start is only to go. No one said, baby, only to go there, best say cocoa in 90. As I said, I be this, so I feel be and yes, that preoccupate you gold, no, no child.
Oh, yo, and welcome to Jafric Radio. And ne, Yenya of YAW. Ne, or best studio, I didn't you come up. Or a missionary, he's an artist, sometimes he's an actor, and also he's a teacher in Japan. He has been in Japan for the past almost 30 years. He's my senpai. Now he's like 34, 35 years. I really remember I came and met him in this lovely country. Your friend of Mr. YAW, OFEI, AMOABENG. He is the junior brother of our godfather, Kwesi AMOABENG. No, Dr. Kwesi AMOABENG, and a professor. My true officer, oh papa, only a penny somewhere, or say how pay them investor, and even me on first of me anyway. Oh, okay. So Yeguso each dream come on. We are still on on our topic. We are teaching commerce. Yo, what my young baby are free South Eastern region, but very unfortunately, since young Mukro mono, Bilumode, Mukro nae, Coco no Mosa no Moseno. As a Muku film Kokazao, we are Muyan Wakimufia, maybe my semi-track ticket and Nako, no Marco, because
only a year, a teacher will say, the man table cruise, I'm sorry, say on in my crime. And mine say, back in some ranting. Mr. Camranti, there's just some conference tries to make bribe, also there be assassin, the union for about people in this space. We are sure some Omunyo because that will say, oh, what you want? Oh, much on what you want? Me, what you wow, look. Ain't you patch yourself something forward? Wait. Your program better than politics, so. Oh, yeah. I dare to say, what do you want to say? Maybe, what do you want to say? That way, you say, Papa, be a friend, or Santa Region or chairman of NDC or whatever they call him. Akunta company be on to go. He is a member of NPP. And yet, you want to me. Unto me, Mr. Unto me. And then over to me. Now, Crawford, a protects some moment to know. Or look at the children in Crawford no call assassin so a crew no shoot to Nipa. A member or like Onipa ya to about most of the share or so. Ghana a baby. And penny for the on a summon the only hands, hey. Into Sassus. Missy, same way you say that you can't would the young and no program here been with politics, you should Japan. And who know because Japan come in the cassette, Nana Yaw, or fair won't come Kruma, Infant Yako. We have no way to go than Ghana. Into say, I'm sure so many CS, no, Nipa Bakwa before Kuda and the Passadia, a behadrin. When politician will crew, we will pass a wafa. I chronic and a bribi not a bribi. Or co parliament called the train, or co parliament or the bicycle, or motor dinner. Parliamentary resident from or the train echo, but my Ghanaian politician. Wasting money, wasting petrol. What the fancy for next time you best have program no. And then
this is Jafric Radio.
Hey Bufu. Yo, Ebushan for Yadama said thank you for joining us. This is Jafric Radio. And today in the studio I have my best friend, my brother, my senpai, Mr. YAW, OFEI, AMOABENG. He's a teacher, a missionary, and also he's an artist. Today he's going to give us some beautiful songs here in the studio that I think you will love it. We have some song which was played by Mr. YAW. It's ready in this. It's ready. I would like to. Can I play this song?
Sure.
Yeah. What is the name of the song that we are going to play now? Can you let us know?
Is it Mother Africa?
Mother Africa. Can you tell us the story behind the song?
Yeah, Mother Africa. You know, I wrote a song in the first place because in Yokohama they had this African festival. They're going to have like African festival. And then I'm thinking, I'm African. You know, I'm really African.
Right.
And no matter what, I'm African. So I thought, Lord, let me come out with a song about my own continent.
Right.
And so basically, really talking about my dream for Africa as well.
Okay, so your
You know,
dream
that
for Africa.
we are blessed, you know, with all
The
these
resources. Jesus.
But
But yet we are still
we
suffering.
are not able to manage these resources.
Eradi Nyankopon.
And that is what it's like. Oh my, what are we thinking? Nyame shrine saying, we are blessed. And
Brian.
we see the bread, blessed. We are blessed.
Right, y'all kinda keep you. Anyway, let's listen to Mother Africa by YAW.
Mother Africa, Mother Africa, Mother Africa. I love my mother.
This is Jafric Radio.
Mother Africa, Mother Africa, Mother Africa, the land of my birth. Africa has history. I am proud to be an African. It's a land of great culture. So blessed with nature.
Jafric Radio.
A land of lions and zebras filled with gold and diamonds, crude oil flowing like the ocean. So blessed, so blessed, so blessed. Hey, Africa is a gift to the whole world. Hey, Mother Africa, Mother Africa, Mother Africa. I love my motherland. Mother Africa, Mother Africa, Mother Africa, the land
Mother
of my
Africa.
birth.
Yes, still, Mother Africa.
Africans, arise and stand high. It's time to change our mindset. Victory will come our way. So blessed by Jah. Oh, my people, never give up. There is hope in the horizon. We have Jah on our side. So blessed.
When I started writing lyrics, it's a flow. So one night I thought of like working on the chorus.
Right.
And before I already had all the verses, three verses in just one night.
Wow. Yo. We have, so viewers and listeners, we have Mr. YAW AMOABENG in the studio. He's a missionary. At the same time, he's a teacher and also an artist. Do you also play like Christian songs or something?
Oh yeah, I do play Christian songs too. I've had one album out already, you know.
Oh really? What's the name of the album?
Feel his heartbeat. Feel the heartbeat of God, you know.
Oh,
Feel
wow.
his heartbeat.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I really want to feel the heartbeat of God.
Yeah, just feel the heartbeat of God.
Oh wow, that's
This is Jafric Radio.
Alright then, so thank you so much. You are listening to Jafric Radio, and this is the chat room. This is the chat room. And, the name has changed to the African Diaspora Japan chat room. And today, our third guest after changing this name is Mr. YAW OFEI AMOABENG from Ghana, a missionary, a teacher, and an artist. And this is his song that you are listening to. Yes. Okay, we have some friends, you know, who are watching us, and some people have really, you know, comment. So I would like to read something here right now. We have Winsima Hannah, who is watching us from Tokyo. He said, watching you live from Tokyo International Exchange Center, Daiba, good program. Thank you, Wintima. How are you doing? We have Kwabna. Hey! Kwabna, Dakwa, Pwakwa. He's my cousin.
Okay.
Me mame. Ni edi to me mame no. Neba.
Okay.
Into my cousin.
Right.
Yeah, he's my cousin. Wow. They say what? Predominantly in Ashanti, Western, and Eastern, MPP Ashanti regional organizer who said Nanado is in his pocket, owns Akonta Mining. We just talk about him. Osafo Dane. Mago. Osafo Marbo. A senior minister.
She came. Osafo
Mafo, a senior minister. She came back and now in police crib. Do you know what an MPP presidential presidential maybe you treat you Bruni what okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Kwamna. Kwamna na kwemfumu today. Yeshi awache. Eya na wa frame wa nyamishrao. Also the presidency, the presidency itself is active. Galam say activities. So how can we stop it? So that yes, because as say obia need na galam say because it's our life. It's our life. We cannot be quiet, Nana.
No.
We cannot be quiet.
So, all minutes can for this short time. This kind of
Nasa.
Nafi aka nyaka sepa. Unyane kom.
Yo, Nana, can you tell us? We want to know your hobby. Your hobby. What is your hobby?
Yeah, I got many hobbies. One is actually I like cooking.
Cooking.
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, I like cooking curry.
Curry rice.
I'm talking of the Indian curry. We're making the tandoori and all this, the naan, the chapati, and the chicken masala and mutton masala, dal masala, all those. Yeah, and then also I'm also into baking. In fact, my family we don't buy bread. I bake bread every 2 or 3 days.
Wow. Yeah, I saw some photos that you sent to me. What is this?
This is I'm making matcha bread with matcha raisin bread.
Matcha raisin bread.
We don't have this in Ghana though.
What for our fellow Ghanaians and other African people to understand, what is matcha bread?
Matcha is green leaves. The Japan green leaves, and it is a powder.
Is it the Japanese tea?
Yeah, the powder. And the matcha is really good quality. Good quality powder, and that can be used, for matcha tea, for matcha bread, matcha cake, whatever. You can, So I like to, I like matcha flavor.
So is this the matcha?
Yeah, this is the final product.
Wow! So you made this yourself?
Oh yeah, at home.
So did you bring some today?
In fact, I was on my way.
Afric Radio.
Oh my goodness! I should have brought some chicken cake. Yeah, I'm also into making cake.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, this man is multi talented. And I think the other day someone told me that you also do farming.
Oh yeah, for that is. But you know what? I used to be an agricultural science teacher. I'm a great teacher by profession. In Ghana, I taught in secondary school. Wow. I taught in Nigeria. In certain schools in Nigeria too, and and then my father, we also had a farms, so I was more like the farm manager, So I really love agric, So
what is this?
This is onions.
Onions.
Yeah.
So you made all these onions yourself?
Yeah, I planted about like 600 onions.
Hey. So do you go to the supermarket to buy vegetables?
Well, so what happens, and I got plenty, so I have to give away to my neighborhood, my friends.
Oh, next time make me chakuba right?
Yeah, it's cucumber.
Cucumber. Wow. And this?
This is Broccoli, you know, my broccoli is usually like as big as a soccer ball.
Hey! My brother, you are really an agricultural man.
Organic.
Yes!
No artificial stuff. Organic.
You just look at this in JD.
Organic. Yeah, organic.
Is it from Ghana or from here?
From my garden.
Hey!
Organic. There's red onions.
And this one, what is this?
This is the onions in the early stages.
Ah, and then it became this one.
Yeah. Right.
Wow, wow, wow. Your wife will be very happy.
For tomatoes, you know, I just give away just too much.
Really?
Potatoes, you know.
What is this?
Potatoes.
Potato.
Yeah.
Potato. So
Irish potatoes, you know.
this one, huh?
Yeah. I get baskets of potatoes.
Jesus. Hey, we have to visit you. I'm going to tell my whole cafe will come and visit you one day.
Actually, right now I move into an apartment, so big minus. So I'm trying to get some kind of land. You know, there's the tomatoes and these Italian tomatoes.
Wow.
These are the ones used like put in the cans for. Yeah, very good and very, very tasty.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I thought that was this thing, milko.
Oh, that's
the first time I saw it, yeah.
Okay, tomatoes.
I thought
tomatoes.
it was pepper.
Yeah, tomatoes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I want please share to your friends for them to know that in Japan here, abrochikura here cry to me ye fuo. E bi na ye nua na ye no. E fuo ankasa meboa.
Yeah.
E fuo ankasa pa.
So the Gene 600 so kamia midima dia the whole year minto, but just thinking of Namfoni and neighbors ne
Wow, wow. And then I'll catch her and say, Ube blessing you with some songs. And we say, I say, I grow here, they know, now, I didn't so sa in Brasifo. And I just said, and I just said,
yeah, yes, yeah, anyway, yeah, Bibisa.
Indeed, all right, before say you say, you be tea and you might be by my, you know, you're kind of saying, I just want to ask you this. Maybe this will be the last but one question. What are your dream? What are your dream? I know that you're a missionary. You're also a teacher. You have your own school.
Mm-hmm.
You're a farmer. You have your own farm, and also you're an artist. You do your own music. What is your dream?
Well, actually, first of all, I think of Africa as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and living in Japan, watching all these beautiful bullet trains,
mm-hmm.
and I'm like, wouldn't it be great? What a tourist, thing it's going to be if we had trains, bullet trains moving all around the continent. Oh my goodness, and across from north to south, east and west. I think that would be a great thing to have in Africa. And look at my own country, Ghana. Look at the transportation system. Oh, terrible. Up to now, we don't even have a dual carriage from Accra to Kumasi.
No. This is serious.
My dream is really to have a bullet train from Accra to Ouagadougou.
Oh, yeah.
From Abidjan to Abuja, A and A. Yeah, let's have bullet train highways, all across.
That's
in
a
our
big
country.
dream.
And elementary schools, oh my goodness. Elementary school buildings, I've been complaining ever since to even Minister for Education, even since 1986. Like, what are we doing to our elementary school building facilities? It's terrible. My hometown, it's just falling apart. And then we call it primary school we don't really understand the meaning of the word primary. Primary means the main. So if, like the root, the main root, that carries the whole plant. And so if we call it primary school and we are not taking care of the schools, I think we don't really understand what education is. It comes down, we have no idea of what we're doing in our educational system. And so my dream is that all the elementary schools will have, whether in village, wherever, we will have standard buildings, facilities for all elementary schools in the country. And look at hospitals. you know, we don't even have.
This is very sad.
This is Jafric Radio.
Very sad. Yo, thank you so much. We'll come back to you. You play your song. Now in the studio we have another guest. We have another guest in the studio. Here she goes.
Hi.
Hello.
久しぶりです。
久しぶり。Okay, may I know who you are, your name and what you do, please?
綾香ブランディです。よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。綾香さんは今日はどうしたんですか？
今日は、そうインフォメーションというか告知があって。
告知？
そう。
何の告知ですか？
エキシビジョンです。
何のエキシビジョンですか？
グループエキシビジョン。
どこでやるんですか？
渋谷の光栄で、ノベンバーセカンドからセブンまで、光栄だよ。すごくない？
光栄渋谷の？そう。オーマイガーの8階で？
そう、8階。知ってるじゃんまた言ってる。
で、あなたの、何その絵を、何するの？飾るの？それとも売るの？それとも何？
売ります。飾ります。そう。
でもね、綾香さんの絵を見たことあるんですけど、I've seen her art before. It's so amazing.
Wow.
Can you tell us, something about your art? 日本語でもいいし、英語でもいい。
私のアートは畳。
はい、畳ね。
畳、そう。畳と、あとは墨汁って言ってチャイニーズインク。and ゴールドペイントを使って日本の画材と、あとアフリカのパッション、アフリカ人女性を描いてます。モチーフは全部自分なんですけど、日本とアフリカをミックスしたアートを作っているので、来てください。
なぜアフリカ女性を描こうとしたんですか？ Why？
なぜなら私は見た目がアフリカ人だからです。でも、中身は日本人なんです。なので内面のパッションはアフリカ人女性として描いて、で、使ってる画材ツールは全部日本のツールで、今は絵を描いています。
今回のショーでお金入場料とかありますか？
何にもない。ただです。フリー。
誰も行ける。
エントランスフリー。
エントランスフリー。もう一回言っていつ、そしていつからいつまでですか？
ノベンバーセカンドからセブンスです。
ノベンバーセカンドからノベンバーセブンス。
そう。時間が朝の11時から夜の8時だけど、ラストデイは5時まで。
OK。セブンスの時、ノベンバーセブンスは5時まで。
そうです。
なんで早く終わるの？
多分片付けかな。多分ね。多分ワンウィークでチェンジするから、早く終わらないといけない。
なるほど。そうだね。で、なんかさっきね打ち合わせの中ですごい感動する話してくれたんですけど、三重。そう。いつ三重行くんだっけ？なぜ？
来週の月曜日に。そう。なぜ
三重までわざわざ行くんですか？
三重県に、私は小学校5年生、11 years old まで住んでて、そうでキンダーガーデンは、三重普通に、で仏教、ブッダ、英語でブッダっていうの、
ブッダね、
そうのキンダーガーデンだったんですけど、今の絵ってちょっとそれに似てるって結構言われて、多分インスピレーションはそのキンダーガーデンの時のなんかティーチというか教育が多分自分のためになってるから連絡したんです、この前。ありがとうございますって。そしたら全部私のことも覚えてたし、20年前の、生徒なのに私のことも覚えてたし、私の兄弟全部で5人、私入れて5人いるんですけど、 全員の名前覚えてくれてて、もうなんかすごい嬉しくて、でお礼を言いに行きます。ありがとうございますって。
素晴らしいね。
素晴らしいね。
素晴らしいですよね。やっぱりそういう心を持つだけでね、この人がね大人になって偉い人になったらさ、国が盛り上がるんだよね。
そうだね。そうだね。
なるほど。嬉しい。
本当に。Okay. Alright then. まだまだね彼やることあるんですけれども、これからいろいろ歌ったりとかするのよかったら一緒に番組最後までやりましょう。大丈夫ですか？大
丈夫です。
Okay. じゃあ
よかったらやりましょう。よろしくお願いします。
Okay. ではMr. YAW, can you give us one song, please?
Actually, it's a short version.
A short version, yeah.
Yay.
Fellows, NCBR, pretty soon, Mr. YAW is going to give us a very short live music from Jafric Radio. Wow, we are so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so blessed.
But just, I want to sing opera, just the chorus.
Oh wow!
Because I really love Nana Ampadu. You know, he is the first artist I ever watched live. You know, an artist who writes his own songs. That I went his live concert and I'm like, wow, this man is great. But this song, opera.
Thank you so much. どうでした
すごい温かい気持ちに
ね、今の曲の意味わかる？
わからないです。
人生は、人生は自分ですと。自分が自分の人生を悪くするのか、良くするのか。
めっちゃいい歌じゃん。やっぱりだからあったかくなったんだ。
暑いわけじゃないけどスタジオ。
ポップジョークが。いや今すごい大変だから絵描いてて、やっぱりこういうやっぱり癒しの時間必要ですね。
そうですね。
素敵な歌をありがとうございます。いや嬉しかった。すごい嬉しい。
いいね。今日来てくれて嬉しい。ありがとうございます。もう時間なんですけど、I would like you to, give an advice to the youth, especially the Ghanaians, the Africans, the black youth that coming up. Please, can you, give us your last words and also at the same time, yeah.
Yeah, just play this song, opera, and that is my, it's a deep song. Life is, how you make it. Into the youth, we have to, watch out for how we handle the life that God has given to us, because whatever we think is going to determine what we choose, our choices, and our choice will determine our actions, and our actions will determine our character. And our character is going to determine our destiny. So our thoughts, what we think, is going to determine our destiny. So if you think good, it's going to help us. If you think bad, you also go the other direction. And now we live in a world, especially I look at my own country, Ghana, and I think the young people are not learning anything good from politicians, from our own traditional leaders, our chiefs, even from the churches, from the religious organizations, and then even looking at the current trend of the society, we are not learning anything positive from them. But you want to contribute? We can, they can begin to look at things differently. Yeah. And I would say, first of all, the first thing we really have to do is we have to learn to put God first. Because education with no, okay, then in this world, we have many people who are highly educated, but we don't have any moral, no morality. So if the moral standard is low, the education, our knowledge is just useless.
Yes.
And then, so it's time for us to really learn to put God first. And in Ghana, like you go in Sundays, we have churches worshiping everywhere. But what are they doing? I think worshiping God with no fear of God is just, we call it vain worship. And I prefer not really worshiping God and just doing my own work. Just worshiping God, but you don't fear Him. I mean, that's useless. So I think we need to have fear of God. And again, this quick money syndrome that is killing the country. We are looking at how can I get money now? It's only going to lead us to destruction. We're going to destroy everything. When our land and our waters are all destroyed, who is going to be next? The people will be destroyed next. So it's good for for us to really think of the generations to come now plus the generations to come. And God has given us brains. In Singapore they have no resources, but it's only the brains. So what are we doing with our brains? We go to school, we graduate, we say, I don't have any work. If you have brains, you can sit down. Look at in Japan, Honda didn't go to high school. No, nothing. But he uses brains, and now we can enjoy riding the Honda cars. And so I think it was a time for the youth to really stand up and fight for the rights. But Marley said, get up, stand up for your right. It's time for the youth to get up and stand up. So that is just basically, what I like to, share with the youth.
Thank you so much. So we say, get up and stand up. Yo, Nana, Yarasibi, thank you so much. 最後に何かありますか、お姉さん。
最後に、いや来てよかったです、すごく。
来てよかった。
やっぱ音楽大事です。パッションをもらいました。
今度なんかコラボやったら。
コラボ？何の？
コラボ。彼が音楽ね弾きながらあなたがペインティング。
ライブペインティング。
そうだ、ライブペインティング。それもいいね。
なんかやろうか。
それもいいことだよ。Yeah, like just music's playing and you're just drawing. That's いいことだね。
楽しい。
ちょっとなんか考えよう。考えます。真面目にね。
やりたい。
It's very good, yeah.
ね。わかりました。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you so much for tuning in to Jafric Radio. We have the best for you. You will never hear this or watch this or listen to this anywhere. Only on Jafric.
This is Jafric Radio.
I push it again.
Jafric Radio.
Thank you so much. They said a word to a wise
is enough. Right.
My boss, Osofo YAW, OFEI, AMOABENG, has spoken. Also, one of our sono won't tie near Asemno, a catchere, Asafono. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming all the way from Tachikawa.
No, Kawasaki.
Kawasaki.
Yeah, Shinjugaoka, yeah.
Ne, to hear, hontou ni arigatou. Ne, arigatou gozaimasu. Hontou ni arigatou.
どういたしまして。
そして、美人な プリンターも
美人なプリン美人なプリン
彩香先生本当に今日もありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。Thank you so much。
はい、じゃあヤオさんの歌を聴きながらバイバイしたいなと思います。はい、じゃあヤオさんなんか生でなんかくださいよ。Give us some song and we're gonna finish.
Exalt the Lord.
Should I play that? Okay, alright. でも彼の曲がありまして今かけます。
Can you hear the cry of the people? See, we are living in despair. The leaders playing games with our lives.
This is Jafric Radio.
They say everything is all right. They keep making us vain promises, but always passing the buck. 'Cause they just don't know, no shame. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, oh no, 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 no. You have chosen the side of the oppressor. I say, well gained by dishonesty.
This is Jafric Radio. Jafric Radio.
The goalpost will never help you to win. Oh no, 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 no.
This is Jafric Radio.
Do you want to be taken for a ride by the very people you have hired? They are your
Welcome. Hello, my brother. Yeah, this is Gary. This is Ben Kupulaula from Nigeria. Jamaica Stone for men. Baire, African Palace. You will Baire Papa Puna.
What Fiat a baby or dog?
And you will Ghana Guinness.
Mama stress, tomato paste, African cream.
Oh, cake, Charlie. I don't go 1, 2, 3. And you orange rice. Weigh 10 kg. Uncle Ben's. What do the bottle of our baby will take?
Cosmetics one. They were different. They were rich.
This is Jafric Radio.
Ultra expression. Colors be for oats. Your palm oil. Different type. Your fufu. Your Ghana cocoa.
Yeah, you know, you were tiger. Bear my top from crowd over every picture.
We are inviting you all to our shop. Our brothers and sisters from Africa. Thank you very much. We are expecting your call.
I have African Palace show, Soka. You were Emma African Yama Pia, a Biwa. The years are over free. I ain't keke.
This is Jafric Radio. This is Jafric Radio.
You are listening and watching Jafric Radio. Check it out, it's awesome.
Like, subscribe, share all our social media handles. Arigato. Bye bye. Share. Jafric Radio is affiliated with Adum FM.
Chiankoma Nana YAW Pop, Jafric Radio.
Good morning, and come out the entire crew. Nana YAW Pop and the entire crew. Jafric Radio Japan, good morning. We love you. Congratulations. We love you. Yeah,
This is Jafric Radio.
You change your money now. None of this show or Japan,
Jaffrick Radio. This is Jaffrick Radio. This is Jaffrick Radio. This is Jaffrick Radio.
Some say, Eradinsa and Yetia, short veggie, the Yaw, you see Radinsa eggs.